things I just noticed part of my layout is not sized correctly. I had to scale that. I should have hit X and then scaled it. That's what I should have done. It's completely failed to retrieve game save. What? There. Is my volume still? My volume still. Completely unrelated to. Actually, I think that was something I said in Valhalla. It was like, how come I screw, you know, when I'm putting up my mic stand, that I set it up, I screw the clamp screw, like 3 times, but then I have to do like, or when I take it down, I unscrew it once. Fast travel unavailable. Oh, because I haven't been there yet. Well, let's go there and see if it leads me to... where is it? There. I'm hoping. Like, when I take it down, I unscrew the clamp 1 spin, but then when I put it back up the next time I use it, I do 3 spins. Completely unrelated to that, I broke the clamp. I'm not even really sure what I did, but I broke it. And yeah, the threading on the screw is it broke. So I just can't tighten it past a certain point. So I guess I gotta put a new mic stand on my Christmas list. For 5 months later. Cool. I did think about, like, well, what if I put, like, you know how lubricant makes it easier for things to move? What if I put the opposite of that on there? Like, what if I put something sticky on the inside of where the mic goes into the mic stand?
Survey the area, Enkidu.
Yeah, I know where to... It's the bureau, right? It's probably in the bureau. Yeah, what if I just put that inside of where the mic goes into the stand? Or I guess technically the stand goes into the clamp. So that it would stop because the clamp is giving it more space, it's now tilting towards me. And that really irritates me, so I would like to get it to stop doing that. And I figure, well, what if, because it's tilting and then the tilt makes it swivel toward me. It's just the actual part that's annoying. What if I just put something sticky in there so it stops rotating? But I didn't end up doing that. I just got something to make the part it grabs tighter, or a bigger object.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karkh I remember.
It is your Karkh no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
I don't suppose it's in a back room, but in the bazaar.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
I just want to say real quick before the train of thought passes that I sort of fixed the clamp issue by just making the part of my desk it grabs thicker, and by doing that, I just folded up a tissue. I might need 2 tissues, but it does seem to be tighter now.
Master,
Are you ready, Basim? Karkh awaits.
ready. Let us move.
Follow me. Ever thought you would return here? To Karkh?
No. Much of my childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches. Some memories are good. Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to distract us. The Order has spread their influence into
Why am I able
every
to walk
crack in
faster
the
than
city.
you?
Turning
Haven't we
Black
figured
Earth
this out already?
into farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The Order's blight falls over Karkh, and we are the only ones who can cure it.
How has Rebecca been adjusting to Karkh?
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her duty. Karkh is an acquired taste. Businesses at each other's throats. The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are happy to be lost in their own paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy, and often corrupted.
Like, it was just last game where NPCs would automatically match your walking speed. And they've already stopped doing that? Like, why is that such a consistent problem with this series? Where sometimes the games know to do that, and then sometimes they don't. Like, I get that they're made by different teams, but like, the games feel similar enough that it doesn't feel like different teams are making each game. You wouldn't think that would be a problem. You would think that would be something that's just
Come,
there.
we're nearly there.
You know, like when Assassin's Creed 3 introduces the ability to, like, whistle from hiding spots, you don't just drop that in Assassin's Creed 4.
Welcome back to Karkh.
Spice still clings to the air. What was it like? The first time you took a life?
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, it takes us in our dreams. Like with you and your Jinni. Now, the souk, like Rebecca said, some guards came through recently, breaking bottles, smashing crates.
What caused this aggression?
Let's find out. I've also heard they're seizing foreign goods, mostly from the East Road.
The East Road? I believe I know someone who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not let nostalgia cloud reality, Basim.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same. It has
Well,
been some time. I wonder what has changed around here. Maybe I could first pay an old friend a visit.
Well, it's good to see that we really were led straight to the bazaar. And a skill point. I should probably show what I was doing. I got most stuff here. There is a lost book in the round city. Or inside here. I don't know if any of these gates are open. I did not take the time to run all the way around the wall here. I'm just gonna assume that this is, like, story locked. You just can't get... Okay, we'll have to check that out later, but I'm assuming this is story locked and you're just not supposed to be here yet. But, if that ends up getting us in, then yeah, I guess I'll get that. I'll go get that book and that, viewpoint. If there's time when we finish this side quest, or this branch of the main quest. Let's go see what that person is doing. These merchants are being harassed. Alright, let's go help them. I have 1 skill point now. I got assassin focus capacity. I got... Did I get that last time? Did I have that before? Got that. And because... Oh, I just remembered something I should do before we continue here. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to walk back. But before I forget to do it, let's go do this, because I have all the shards now. I forgot, I'm still missing a... Oh wait, that's the chest we're about to go get. And the Tale of Baghdad, which I'm still pretty sure that's... I'm pretty sure that's another thing that's just going to show up at a certain point in the story. But yeah, I've got all the shards now, and I've got all the pickpocket things. And I can at least show you what the pickpocket thing got me. It got me... a treasure hunter costume. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of how scholars looked in Assassin's Creed 1. And it's also kind of... I mean, I feel like this is just a fancier version of this, in a way. And at some point I got this die. I'm not really sure what got me that die, but I got that die. I also did all the enigmas. I just looked up the ones I couldn't figure out. And they pretty much all have dies. It's either a die or a talisman. So it's one of those things where, like, if you're playing this game too and you can't figure out the enigmas and you don't want to use a guide, I'd say just don't worry about it. But I went out of my way to do it because I got everything else. Why don't I make this the first Assassin's Creed that I truly get 100% in? Because I may have done all the missions in Assassin's Creed 2, but I didn't get the feathers. No one wants to get the feathers. And then there's all these talismans. Let's see, there's Lion's Head. I think I already had that. And then I got no, not Novice. Is it Novice? Am I Novice? I am Novice. Novice Talisman. There's that. Got Eldridge Talisman. With a little Cthulhu. Should Cthulhu exist? I don't think Cthulhu should exist right now. Wasn't that like... What is it? E.G. Wells? Something Wells? Orson Welles? Like, wouldn't that be, like, 18th century writing? Not 9th century writing? How is there a Cthulhu? And Knight's Talisman. Horned Lion Talisman. But I like this Rebel's Talisman the most, so that's what I'm keeping on. I think that's everything. See, now I'm doubting. I said something Wells, and it's like, wait, no. Now someone's gonna tell me who the Cthulhu guy was, and I'm gonna feel stupid. Wait, where's the water? It's that way. Yeah, I am starting to worry a little bit that the game is going to be over before I know it. We do at least have the, was it 1,000 Nights side quest, so when the main story's done, we can do that. But I mean, we're already 20 hours in. It's a little too early to be like, oh no, the game's almost over. But I've got like almost all the collectibles now, so I am kind of like, oh no, I'm running out of stuff to do. And then all that's gonna be left is the main story, and then I can only play that like 2-3 hours every other day. But I would definitely prefer this game ending at 40 hours than stretching itself to be another 100-hour Assassin's Creed. We don't need Assassin's Creed to be 100 hours. Milad's outfit. Interesting. No comment missing? And an Isu costume. Which is probably just the costume version of the outfit. What's its effect? Successful air assassinations set off a flash of lightning that disorient bystanders within a 15-meter radius. Interesting. And then the appearance of the outfit is that. It kind of just looks like you took Basim's default outfit and then just threw some Destiny armor on there. It's not bad, but I don't really care for it. It stands out like a sore thumb, and not in a way that I think is particularly fun. I mean, you know, Assassin's Creed has always had the precursor stuff, but I just don't feel the need to wear it. I don't feel the need to indulge in precursor technology. Oh, well, that part of that's done. Is that just... There's still 2 more clues, though. What, do I have to wear all the Isu stuff? I'll do it. It's probably an achievement for it. Let's see. Excuse me. The unpronounceable sword, and then the... Samsama. Does the armor have like clanky noises? Or is that how the ground sounds? I'll wear it for a moment while I'm doing stuff in the bazaar, like while I'm making my way back there. Sometimes the achievements do take a moment to realize you've achieved them. So I'm gonna give it a moment to see if it realizes I achieved it. Man, I love how fast this game loads. Like, Valhalla had, like, minute-long loading screens, which is, you know, it's whatever. The game loads when it loads. But having these loading screens be, like, 5-10 seconds, it's like, it zooms by. It goes by so quick. No, yeah, I think the armor does have clanky noises. I have not played in any... Oh, right. I looked at my health bar. I was like, where'd all my health go? Why do I have a blocked off part of my health bar? Yeah, that's the sword. But I haven't worn any armor around, so I haven't heard it clinking. Okay, that should be enough time for the game to realize that I wore it with all the stuff. Put my Hidden One's sword back on. That's fully upgraded now. My Hidden One's dagger, also fully upgraded. This outfit is not fully upgraded, but I assume that that's going to be an upgrade plan I get later. I could put on the Hidden One's armor, but that's... What was this effect again? Focus chunks fill an additional that amount when performing stealth kills. I certainly wouldn't mind that effect, but I do like being quiet. I really don't know that noise is that much of a problem in this game, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Wait, no, that's it says up. But yeah, it's over there, so I don't think it's on the roof. Let's see, what else to mention? I feel like I need to mention more. Yeah, that's right. Basim. Do the jump. There. I knew you could make that. I've been up here before. Ooh.
She's done for. She should have paid them off the first time they threatened her.
Do you blame her? I find myself only scraping by with this new tax on our stalls.
Business is not easy.
Do I follow the guards or talk to the person who got attacked? No, I gotta go over there. Alright. Okay, so the chest is over there. I don't know if I have any new information based on my extended eagle vision range. I think it's all the stuff I could have seen before. I still can't really tell if I'm supposed to be able to get in there and I just haven't found the right window to throw a knife through. Or if I'm gonna get in there later. But that's why I wanted to come over here to this mission that's near it. So hopefully if it's story related, this should be the part of the story. Are you not gonna... Why are you orange if you're not gonna give me information? Wait, do I talk to you? Do I press triangle? No.
Broken. Completely destroyed. Those guards, they know no mercy.
This is nothing. Do you know what they are doing to the perfume merchant?
Did someone say help over here? Yeah, this reminds me of something that was going on in Assassin's Creed 2. It's sad how history repeats itself when people don't learn from it. No? Wasn't you? You didn't shout, hey, over here? Help? What about over there? Yeah, you would think that if you were to have studied history properly, you would have seen this happen in Baghdad. And then you would have learned that the person who attempted to have this kind of, whatever you call, whatever's going on here with the threatening merchants, that it just ends up with you getting stabbed. You'll end up dead if you threaten merchants.
Now stop begging.
Don't do it.
Taking too long. I have somewhere to be.
Rescue the perfume merchant? Okay, wait, oh, hang on.
Maybe that will loosen her coin.
Cannot be used. Yeah, I should probably use an elixir. I don't think putting my armor back on gave me my health back. Am I? You're not even attacking. Look out, lady.
Oh, thank the deities. And thank you.
Can I free you? Free.
Thank you, Said.
What did you do to incur such aggression from the guards?
I did nothing. I'm only short of coin. Business is business, but I do not have the means to pay their tax.
Are your wares moving slow?
No, but in recent times, they have increased the coin requested. Therein lies the trouble.
Not just for you, but for others as well.
Mostly for people like us who are not from here, or not of the same faith. We find it's hard to feel safe in Kach. I have a shipment that's late. I fear my goods and camels might have been seized by the guards. They should have arrived with some merchants bound for the Dairat Amal. If I could ask a favor, my friend, please look for them.
Very well.
They should be along the road that leads to the south gate of Baghdad.
Ah, I might catch them at the watering hole along the southern road.
Thank you, Saidi.
The road beyond the south of Baghdad. I should see if I can find those stranded merchants.
Hey, look at that. I got a viewpoint over there already. Woo. It's amazing how easily you can have all the viewpoints when the game is not way bigger than it needs to be, with all that empty space between the interesting parts of the game. Oh, that's not the hate. That's not the hate. Ow. Wait, you knock it off. Oh, locate
What do you
area.
see? That camp must be where the merchants are.
Give me some help, Camel.
The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near a ridge for shelter.
Halt! Who goes?
Assalamu alaikum. I was sent by a friend of yours who was worried for your safety.
As you can tell from the horse's head, she was right to be. We do not know what to make of this.
Let me help. Perhaps I can find out what happened.
We would be grateful.
The culprit must have left a clue. Footprints. And a blood trail. The horse's head was carried to the center of the camp.
Sorry, I just noticed how loud the game is. What was that about a horse's head? Oh no.
Do not cast your eyes on me. I did no such evil.
Can I talk to you?
What happened here?
It happened in the dark of night. I could not see well, but I saw someone. I think. I cannot be sure.
What about the other guy?
Was this your horse?
He is claimed by Hades now. Not only do I have to worry about Baghdad's ridiculous thirst for coin, now I must be concerned about my livestock. Malaka. Rest in peace, Legume.
The head is cut clean. Must have been a sharp blade.
Okay, let's stop looking at the dead horse head, please. Why did the camera turn around? We're not done here. Man, why do I feel like I'm quieter now? I didn't turn my volume down. Anyone else to talk to, maybe?
What see you, my friend?
Can I peek a hint from the sky? There's a guy over there. I've already been here and I've already seen this guy, but I'm just gonna check him out again just to be safe.
I'll silence you!
Nothing can hide from us.
You know, I miss when the games had, like... Actually, I think Valhalla did this, so I can't even say, like, oh, back when, like, it was literally a game ago, I think, when you could use your Raven or your Eagle or whatever to see the circle that you're supposed to be in to search. Although Valhalla might have had it where the circle disappears when you're in it. But it'd be very nice to be able to see the circle. I don't know what their problem is with not not wanting to show you restricted zones in like their entirety. Remember how cool it was when like, what was it, like Unity or Syndicate finally had the restricted zones actually like contour to the area that they were in? Like they weren't just squares. They were actually shaped to the actual place that they were over. They could even be round sometimes. And then they just decided, hey, you know what? Having a radar is stupid. And then they stopped letting you see where restricted zones are. You just have to stand there and the game will be like, oh, don't stand there. You're in a restricted zone. Like, why? Why can't you just show me? I would like to see. It would be easier for me to stealth if I knew exactly where to stay out of to avoid being seen. Or to avoid having attention be raised. I get that in like in real life there is no like exact border of like, oh, you can't stand there, that's a restricted zone. Like if you're close to a restricted zone, people are gonna be unhappy. You know, you don't have to step foot in Area 51 for them to be like, hey, don't go to Area 51. Don't get close to Area 51.
I think I know what happened.
But, like, it's okay for a video game to not be realistic sometimes. You can have... that, like, you shouldn't be able to see from an eagle's point of view anyway. You shouldn't be able to do this. But you can. Why can't that also let me see where restricted zones are?
This is a work of intimidation. Someone is trying to prevent your arrival.
Who? Who would do such a thing? I have no enemies, no bad blood.
There could be worse fates if you continue down the road. Let me escort your crew to the gates.
You would do that for us? Shukran. God bless you. Quickly, get us away from here.
Let us move. The city is not too far.
Come. We should leave this place, quickly.
Should have stayed home.
Where is home?
I come from a place called Greece. West from here, across the water. With my
Man,
horse
even when I'm in Baghdad, I can't escape Greece.
Oh, the cities we visited. Al-Quds, Basra, and even Samarra.
You know, other places of the world are cool too, you know. We don't have to always go back to Greece. I'm kidding. I'm not really that mad. It's like everything just goes back to Greek mythology and the Romans.
Tells me that these goods are bound for the Da'irat al-Mal.
Like, can we just stop? Can we just one game not mention Greece?
So you are attending then?
Attending? I only wish I had the coin to spend. No, we are just providing stock for the preparations.
And I don't count the Isu as part of that, because the Isu are just like living mythology. Dude, all the mythologies exist in Isu.
Who sent you?
You cannot run or hide.
But maybe that's even more reason it should be annoying that they keep. I mean, they don't keep bringing it up. I'm just the one who's pointing it out. Like, oh, it's Greece again. Huh? Stupid. I'm being terrible at this battle. Did I run out of stamina? I think I ran out of stamina. My bad.
Who sent you?
Okay, let me try the smoke bomb again. Let me try to actually throw it where people would be affected by it. I ran behind him and he's like, oh, where'd he go? Like, you couldn't guess that I would go to your vulnerable backside? Kill the rest of the consequence rather than gathers around Baghdad by arrival report of prize of coin awaits those who succeed.
The gods report to someone called Al-Hanqa.
This
come.
confirms my suspicions.
Alright, let's keep going. Get back in your camel. Let's go. Let's keep going. Come on. Are you gonna lead the way now, or are you...
Good heavens.
Okay.
Could they have been sent to kill us?
Likely.
This is not surprising. We've been vocal against the Khilafah and unfair taxes. It can cost us our heads. But the Silent Sheep is an ally to corruption.
They do not like this opposition.
I would not be surprised if they made an example out of us to others who might try the same.
Baghdad, you are safer now.
You are wonderful. Thank you.
They didn't bring any stuff with them, though.
Here we are.
1,000 thanks, Ya Sayyidi. Baghdad is not safe. Rumors swirl through the markets of merchants dragged from their stalls. Have you heard of such injustice? Who would do this? Rumors say they target the Dhimmiyun, traders who are not from here. The Abbasids want a stake in all businesses. As long as there is coin, lives are secondary.
The note dropped by the guards was from someone called Al-Anqa. This person is the one behind the attack.
I overheard the guards refer to the tax collector as Al-Anqa, which was odd. Because, is the Anqa not female?
Tell me his name and where I can find him.
Suhail lives in a mansion west of Karkh. Be careful, friend. I doubt he works alone.
Thank you, friend. Wafaqak Allah.
So I can go do that now, but then what's this? Investigate the mansion. I should probably do that before I kill him. Might have more information about seizing of goods. And my only lead on this one is I need to get into the auction. It's a good lead. Except it doesn't help. I still need more information. It's just telling me that it's not knowing something, it's just telling me that I know I need to know something. Merchant favor token. Where am I going exactly? Tax collector's mansion. Okay. Well, I'm already almost there, so might as well not fast travel. So yeah, okay, there we go. Looking for a bridge so I can cross and then just beeline to the mansion. I think I might be too quiet now because I've adjusted my microphone a little bit. Because I wasn't sure if I was too close to it before. So I've moved the pop filter out to remind myself to not speak directly into the microphone. It's like I would have thought that as long as I'm not actively pressing my face against the microphone, that it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't have the audio be completely blown out. But as I've been told by a friend once, it does sometimes, so I gotta be careful about that. I gotta remember that it's better to be further away and speak louder than to be up against it and speak quieter.
I need your help.
Okay, I am here. Ah, marksman.
You must not fly there now, Enkidu. The tax collector is due a visit.
Okay, I can jump at the bushes right here. I love bushes. You love bushes too. Yeah, I like how the armored enemies are like you can't even throw a knife. You can't You can't do the chain assassination on them. I could probably use Assassin's Focus on them, but I can't do the thing where I assassinate one person and then it prompts me to throw a throwing knife at someone automatically, because they're armored, and that would not work. Okay, so there's that guy, and I see that guy way over there. Those people are inside. There's that guy on the roof. Can I get you from here? That was a far throwing knife throw. But that's why I've got the charge throw instead of whatever upgrades or whatever else is on that tier. Because charge throw was good.
You're out there, aren't you?
Now, thankfully, just because he's armored and immune to my throwing knife ability, immune to throwing knives in general, kind of, shouldn't mean that I can't assassinate him. I believe I have assassinated armored guys before. As long as I can get him to leave his post. Well, like a throwing knife is back, which he's dumb enough to turn on me. You never turn your back to an assassin in a bush. Okay, that guy on the roof that I threw the throwing knife at should be the only guy who would see this. Oh no, I see a guy over there. Ah, Thunder Punch is raiding. I gotta do countermeasures.
Hi-oh, this is Kermit the Frog.
You know what to do, right, Jojo?
Sure, of course I do.
Run as fast as I can! Make way! Move! Out of the way! This guy's insane!
Thanks for the raid. Welcome. I am about to kill this guy. I was just thinking about how it should probably be fine. I don't think anyone will see. Just stabbed him in the shins. Oh, that's right. I'm not an assassin. I'm a stab shin. It's the lamest joke I could have made. Let's get some more throwing knives. Okay. Yeah, it should be good to climb up onto the roof. Unless that guy's going to be a problem, I don't know. But if I stay over here, I should be fine. How's my night going? Eh, pretty alright. How about you? You have a good stream? Get up here. Oh, he's facing this way. Anyone I gotta worry about over this way? Guy on the ground. I don't think he's gonna be a problem. I did not mean to whistle. Oh shoot. Oh, he's coming. Potion collector. Well, apparently I just got a potion from that guy. That's cool. I can get more throwing knives up here. That's good. Oh, I was like, what was that blue thing? Yeah, there's a group of mercenaries or something way over there.
Show me the path ahead.
Yep, mercenaries. But they're not over here, so they're not helpful to me. Gonna be ready for the beach tomorrow. That's cool. I'd like to head down to the beach too. It's like an hour and a half drive. I don't want to do that. What am I even here looking for? I guess I gotta get inside the building. That's probably where all the secrets are. Because, you know, when you're hiding something, typically, you hide it in your house. Because that is where you put your things. Yeah, I see. There's a document there. There's a document there. And, of course, guards. So, I gotta be careful. Or not. I mean, that's an option, too. You can brute force Assassin's Creed. That's the cool thing about it. You know, it's very much... like, you look at it and you think, oh, I'm an assassin. I gotta sneak everywhere. But not really. Especially the past few games where they've wanted you to play your own way. And they want you to be like, oh, well, if you want to be an axe-wielding warrior, you can do that. I'm not really a fan of that, but I appreciate that they do that, or did that. I'm just... I like how that guy saw that guy die and then vanish into nothing, and he was just like, oh well, back to cleaning my sword. Barely investigated. Uh-oh. Nope, stop. Nope, nope. I was calling back up. Great. You know, how about I use my forget-me smoke bomb, and then also kill him. The best way to make someone forget something. I have the key, apparently. Well, I totally botched that. Oh well. Again, like, it doesn't matter. Like, that guy blew his horn, but I'm not in trouble. Post checks increases, please act accordingly. With the laws. Do you mind? I'm reading.
Taxes. More coin trickling into their hands. There might be more information I can find around here.
Who's mumbling? Who's out there mumbling? The guy is here? Oh, right. I came to assassinate him. Or at least that's one of my other options of quests that I have now completed.
Taxes have been paid.
And hopefully this document will not tell me a reason why he should have lived. Coin is becoming scarce. If you increase the taxes like I asked, here you might be explaining a few obstacles. The shipment of perfume is also late. And perhaps since you're local, you might fare better than before.
The tax collector does not work alone. Someone not from Baghdad controls the strings. There is a scent on the letter. Perfume. Rose with iron.
The Iron Rose. What is that from? I don't... That's from something. Iron Rose. And I can't put my finger on it. I wanted to say that's a boss in Star Fox, but I think that's Aqua Rose. Yeah, remember there's a boss in Star Fox Zero that I think is called Aqua Rose, and it's a terrible boss. I like Star Fox Zero. I think people are over-exaggerated. They over-exaggerate when they say, like, oh, you gotta switch between the two screens all the time. No, it plays like Star Fox, but also you have the cockpit view at the ready. But that boss is bad. It is bad because it does require you to pay attention to both screens, and that's not fun. Apparently, I'm not done here. I did not get all the clues I needed. It's like you have to circle around the boss and use the... Like you have to use the top screen, you know, the third-person view, to make sure you're out of range of its attacks. And then you have to circle around it and then use the cockpit view, which lets you shoot sideways, to shoot the boss. And that, you know, it's fine on paper, but it's the fact that, like, you have to stay out of its range the whole time, and it's not fun to do that. It's just, It's a level of multitasking I just don't like. I mean, I don't really like multitasking that much to begin with, at least not in video games. It's kind of stressful when it's a video game. But when it's me watching YouTube and then also drawing, that's fine.
The blockade at the harbor is funded by the coin of the people. I am done here. Now to look into the other lead.
Now I can leave, because he said so. Alright, what's the next step? Help me, investigation menu. The guy is dead. Is connected to this. Need to find... Oh, that's the clue I had before. A familiar scent lingers on the letter. Alright, time to help an old friend. It's just down the road? Alright. Maybe I'll ride my camel. Excuse me. Okay, I gotta go around the building. Camel. Yeah, I was tempted to go through that gate, but I'm pretty sure that would, for one, be a restricted zone, and two, not even let out to where I'm trying to go. Oh, stairs. Camels don't like stairs. And then I immediately took some stairs. But they don't like them. And I remember about that Star Fox boss that there was a second version of it. And that one is not as bad because actually you can, like, when you damage it, like when you deal damage to its health, it loses parts of its ring. And then when that happens on the second version, you can fly inside of it and then defeat it from there. And then you don't have to do the thing with staying out of range of its attack while also attacking it. You know, flying in a circle while shooting sideways. So that version is not nearly as bad. Or at least it can be easier than that if you know of the flying inside of it tactic.
What fresh brew do you have for me today, Kong?
No brew until Luca returns my crate. But if you have come to buy tea, I have many recommendations.
Kong, it is me, Basim.
Huh. 你是谁啊? Who?
Basim.
I am not an idiot. Everyone claims to be someone I know. Answer me this. What tea did my Basim like?
Ginger with some turmeric.
Wrong! Basim does not like tea. Wow, Basim! Little Finch! Look at you all dressed up! Come, follow me to my stall. Away from this terrible man.
Yeah, vague hand gesture to you too, buddy.
So, Little Finch, what have you been up to, huh? So many years.
Just here and there. I had to leave Baghdad for a while.
Ah, youth.
What about yourself, Kong? What have you been doing these years?
Doing what I do best, making coin. Although with some difficulty of late. The guards are on high alert, and that Greek merchant has taken it in his stride to report me at every chance. I know it in my ripe old bones that he waits for me to die of starvation, or worse, go out of business. Ah, but here you are, Little Finch. Remember the dazzling duo we used to be? How about helping a friend out, for old times?
Ah, just like old times. But I need to speak with you after this. There is something I need as well.
Of course! After you fetch my confiscated crate of beautiful leaves. It must be over there, where the guards are. Go forth.
Fine. But I have something to ask of you after this.
Yes, yes, of course.
Oops, sorry, I thought we were done. Probably restricted. I'm definitely gonna have to kill people. Why don't I start now? Oh. Of course, I forgot. Notoriety is a thing again. People seeing me kill is not a good thing. I can't just shrug it off as like, oh, they're just video game NPCs. They don't care about things. It doesn't matter if I murder in front of them. Like, no, it does. I can see there are multiple windows to break. The problem is that they're on, like, parallel sides. So, like, normally you would go to the parallel wall and there would be an open window, and then you could throw a throwing knife and open the window. But both windows are blocked, so I can't really do that. Or never mind. It was the third wall that had the open window. Okay, come down off of there. Get down onto there. It's an explosive jar I could throw if I felt like making something explode.
This must be Kong's crate of tea leaves.
Okay, so I see what was going on there. It wasn't a door. It wasn't a window. It was a door. So I can grab the tea.
Looks like this crate is still intact.
And then
Kong
jump
will
right
be
out.
pleased.
And there we go. Like nothing ever happened except that guy who saw me murder. Oh, there's a rug guy. Or I guess they're a lady in this spot. I saw one of these before and I was just watching them. I was like, what are they doing? They're just laying out rugs? And yeah, they just lay out rugs. I don't know why I found this so amusing. But then they take a rug, which is clearly not the rug that was sitting there, that she just pulled that out of nowhere. And then she just rolls out an exact duplicate of the rug right exactly where the other rug was. And then she's just gonna keep doing that. Oh, apparently she's got two rugs that are go with slightly different positions, but are still the exact same rug. I just appreciate that they take the time to make stuff like this, even if it is an obvious loop when you stare at it. You know, it's nice for the immersion, kind of, if you don't look at it. Don't look directly at it. It does help the world feel more alive, at least. Just like those shoe polishing guys in Unity.
Praise be to you, little Finch.
Where shall I put it?
Come, put it here.
Makes me wonder what kind of background stuff you'll be able to see in shadows.
Phasm delivers once again. Many thanks, little Finch.
Where are these from? India?
No, this is all the way from China. Dali, my hometown, produces the best leaves. I also import leaves from India and even Persia.
Moving up in the world, Kong.
Kach first, then the world. I am now selling my goods at the grand auction. Have you heard of it?
The Da'irat al-Mal. Yes, I am trying to get in.
Why? What kind of business are you doing, little Finch? Why not share it with me? We work so well together.
The kind of business that could get you into big trouble. Do you think you can help me get into the auction?
Ah, that is my Basim. Always with the secrets. But do not play around, huh? Kach is much more dangerous now than before. The auction is very exclusive. It is not easy to get in. I can help you, little Finch. But first, I have a request.
You know,
See
aside from
there?
the tea.
Blocked. The guards are stopping everything that comes in from the road and river. It is as if they are taking orders from someone higher up. These days, they do not even accept my bribes.
They must be looking for something. An object, or...
Some stupid nonsense, I do not know. But they spoil my business, that I do know. Now, I just sell dumb leaf water. I hear that they keep the items in the Harbor Master's guarded warehouse, somewhere east of here.
Let me guess. You want me to help you free your wares in exchange for entry into the auction.
The warehouse is decorated with banners around some cranes. My items for entry into the auction. Sound like a good deal?
Sounds like a deal.
Okay, let me make sure we're actually done talking before.
Kong's friend. I may have something you would be interested in. Come closer.
What can I do for you?
This is about what I can do for you. Did Kong ask you to enter a warehouse?
Just say what you have to say.
That Kong is always trying his luck. Well, it's his lucky day because I happen to know where it is. All I need is something in return.
Okay.
Tell me what you know.
Follow the road, cross the bridge on the right. You'll see the warehouse on your left, past the river.
That narrows it down. Thank you.
Okay, what do we know now? This is him confiscating his wares. Book told me where the warehouse is located. Okay. There. Oh, didn't the map say it was like down here? No, oh well. I mean, it's over there, so I'm gonna go over there. Good thing I paid him for information, I guess. You know, for as excited as I'm getting for Shadows, the fact that it's a $70 release does make me want to wait. Like, it's coming out in November, so like if I just wait a month, I can just put it on my Christmas list.
He was too busy pissing himself.
It's like I've got other things I want to buy right now. I don't know that I really have. I don't know that I'm gonna have $70 when I'm done. Still gotta put it in the bank so I can, you know, use it online. Because I want to buy a expansion pack for my 64 so I can play Donkey Kong. Game feels weirdly quiet right now. But it's still playing sounds. I think it's forgetting to play by footsteps.
Let us get a wider view.
There's gonna be a marksman here too, isn't there? No one on the roof? Really, no one on the roof. No one at all. I found the key, I think. I heard the key find sound effect. I think. Who's got the key though? Well, I know my way in. It's gonna be the roof. Oh, it's a spiky fence. Okay. Small change in plans. First, we gotta find a way in through the fence. Oh, some spikes there too. Ran right into them.
Hey,
I trust your instincts. Hold on. Yeah.
The warehouse Kong mentioned. I need to find out more about this harbor master.
There's a guy over there. Did I just mark that guy by looking at him? I know the other games had that as a feature, but I don't know if they ever stopped doing that. I guess not. Oh, I see. If I can get into this bush. See, now I can come up closer to this guy, get him out of the picture. Now I can climb up onto this roof. That is one of my favorite things in this game. Going from one roof to another, yeah!
You hear that Jarvid is in trouble. Maybe I can be the next harbor master.
Rather you than me. Whose head do you think will roll next?
And then that rope should be right above at least one guy. I just realized I should have thrown a noisemaker under that to attract more guards and get more with one hit. Oh well. But what I can do is I can... Actually, wait, I see... Okay, I see oil jars. Let me enact this plan with a noisemaker instead. See if I can get a bunch of guards to gather around that oil jar.
You're with me.
Okay, well, there's not many guards left. Never mind. There are many guards left. But not so many that I need to worry about getting them with one oil jar. I've got 3 assassins focus if I need it. Okay, well there's one piece of information I need, so I guess I gotta go inside. And there'll be multiple buildings I gotta get inside of, probably. I doubt that will be the only document I need.
Marha, these tea leaves from the east are worth more coin than my night of work. Well, what if I... Sir, do not think, do not do.
Killed that guy for doing the right thing. These guards are not to be released until thorough checks have been made. The 3-headed dog statue. White peach oolong from Kong's Tea Parade. Goods could be released once this note is shown to the respective guard.
A list of exotic foreign goods seized. Most from out of Baghdad. There are Kong's things. Vases and some expensive tea leaves. This
Yeah, but no butter.
Needs.
Can you really say there were exotic goods when there was no butter? Okay, I think I need to get into that building next. Oh, no, don't jump down! I shouldn't have done that. There's a guy coming.
That's odd.
Hey, what?
2 less guards. Didn't I just see a note in there? Where'd it go? Oh, it's next to the guard. Let me find a way to slip on in. Oh, the door's open. And by open, I mean it doesn't exist.
Anything out of Baghdad? If I want to keep my head, I better be sure to check them all.
Sorry, you're not keeping your head. I mean, technically you are, but no. To all, the blockade is to be erected at the harbor, seize any foreign exotic artifacts, and keep eyes out for a Chinese hairpin. There will be no room for error. Know where all of you live. I know your families. You know.
Instructions to search any and all foreign goods. For an artifact. An ancient Chinese hairpin specifically. This all starts at the harbor.
You know the person has your best interests in mind when they say they know where you live. Only the kindest of people know where you live. I mean, obviously he's kind. He bothered to remember where you live. Like, you know, it's like remembering your birthday. What? No, hey, you're not part of this. You're a part of the wall. Do I have enough throwing knives left? No.
Hold on. What?
Apparently that counted as behind a wall. Got below me too. Is that an ammo chest or a regular chest? I think it's a regular chest. I don't... Oh, there's an ammo chest. I was gonna say, I don't really need materials right now, but I do need more ammo. Okay, the letter is right there. I was trying to see if there are any guards around that I haven't marked yet. See if I could mark them with my throwing knives again. Okay, I know that quick use, at least for probably for bomb or for traps and smoke bombs, throw them right at your feet. But what about noisemaker? Yep, and it did not fall like I wanted it to. Also, that guy is not hearing it somehow. Cool. Not at my feet again. I thought he would throw it. Like, throw it. There we go. Don't mind all the fireworks going off. That's just 4th of July. With mistakes, only had one request. Somebody who managed to deny me.
A
When, okay.
strongly worded letter to the harbor master. He let a hairpin slip through their fingers, and someone is not happy. There is a scent on this letter, and a familiar symbol. Al-Kululu. Looks like the harbor master is part of the order. The harbor master has set up this blockade for foreign wares, especially for ancient artifacts from the east. There is nothing more here. The harbor master is waiting.
Alright, off we go. Gonna kill a harbor master. Clue discovered. Oh, there's a poster over there. I should tear that down.
Best keep to the shadows.
I was wondering if the meter was gonna go away. If it didn't go away, it's like, did that get rid of all my notoriety? Do I have like 2% notoriety and it's the meter is still gonna show? I like that this game has like a pretty clear indication of what each level of notoriety does. Like, can I get the meter to show up again? Okay, maybe I could just pop into the tutorial. They'll probably show there. Notoriety. Okay, well, it's not showing the meter, but it at least is laid out in plain terms. Civilians might recognize Basim and call the guards to their location. On level 2, guards have increased perception and are more likely to detect you. So this is basically just people will call the guards. This is guards will investigate. And this one is elite guards will come after you. And guards are very likely to detect you. In the other games, it could be pretty difficult to tell what Notoriety even does. So I'm glad that this game just outright says, like, yeah, this is what happens. Oh, I can get more assassin focus. I can also get that slow-mo thing when you're in the middle of the air. I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough at aiming throwing knives to make use of that. Excuse me. What are these top perks again? Stealth Recon, don't really care about that. Engineer could be good. Counter roll also could be helpful. You know, I haven't really taken advantage of me having 3 assassin focus yet. Go ahead and get airstrike. I can get this additional bar later. Although I'm still not sure if it's 1 additional bar or 2, because you can see they have 2 bars before getting it, and then they cut to having unlocked the perk, and then they have 4. So does it give you 2, or is it assuming you already had the first assassin focus capacity? Because 5 does sound like a lot of assassin focus. And then I can unlock a... I feel like I want that more. You know, be able to build the meter faster. More than counter roll, I mean. Because between these two, this is probably going to be more useful. Guess we'll see. But it's cool to have that mostly filled out.
Lend me your eyes.
And then also don't get shot at. Let me see, but also don't die. Don't get hit by a marksman. Gotta get closer. Dang it! I said don't get shot by a marksman!
Not the warmest of receptions. Another wall between the people and power at play. I hope the harbor master is not expecting me.
Well, I don't have any notoriety, so they shouldn't be. I'm gonna assume that I can make my way there by going around.
You have no business here.
It's okay. I just want to hit the hay.
Ignore me.
Hey, what's that?
You want to come join me in the hay? It's kind of comfy in here.
Hold on.
Be so asleep, it's like you're dead. That's how comfy it is. Anyway, I wasn't expecting to find a hole in the wall, but that's mighty convenient. Okay, multiple people are seeing me. Multiple people have seen me. Did I get him? I can't tell where he went.
There. Get away from me.
Is that the marksman? Is he coming? Is he coming? Oh, that's the marksman. I'm coming for him. I'm gonna get him. Get revenge. Tired of these guys shooting my eagle. Okay, I was a little hasty on that.
Now Enkidu has a clear path.
I was holding the button to do a heavy attack and he didn't. Ow. Well, you know, at least I'm not gaining notoriety. Just throw a throwing knife at me. Eat spice. Oh, that was the Harbor Master. You know, Chain Assassinate says it can get two people that are standing next to each other. I have not had that happen yet. Or at least not without throwing a throwing knife. Which I assume is supposed to be a perk of being right next to each other. You know, it's supposed to be distinct. If you're standing right next to him, then you won't throw a throwing knife.
Now that they lost the artifact, they have to bid for it at the auction.
Okay, I would kind of like to get that up there if I can. Oh, I see. It's a window. Man, don't you just love how I found that secret entrance and I immediately blew my cover? I slipped through the hole and then everyone saw me. It's kind of hilarious. Well, not about to reload my save now. I'm already done with this place. I also just don't want to get back into the habit of reloading my save anytime I'm playing a stealth game poorly. Okay, need you to go away, orange bar. Thank you. Okay, just gotta return to Kong. Isn't that a movie? No, it's no Return to Kong Island probably. The King Kong reboot. I think I saw one of the commercials. King Kong's got a robotic arm now. That's kind of neat, I guess. I don't really know much about King Kong aside from, you know, the cliches. I really don't know if any of the King Kong movies are good. Don't know if they would be up my alley. What kind of genre is that? Is that just like kaiju movie technically? You know, even if King Kong is not like a Japanese thing, it's still technically kaiju. You know, same genre as Godzilla. I guess it would just be monster movie. I guess that's what people would call it. But wouldn't a monster movie be like Frankenstein? You know, like a normal size monster, which is the distinction for kaiju is that it's not a normal size. It's gigantic. It's specifically a giant monster. Which just makes me think of Rampage, and I'm still mad that there's no new Rampage. Get on it, Midway. Come on. Rampage with modern destruction physics? How has there not been one yet? How has there not been a spiritual successor? They're making a new Chibi Robo spiritual successor. Why can't we get Rampage? Does people not want to be a giant monster anymore? I can't get over how quiet the game sounds right now. Thank you, birds. Thank you for chirping and filling in some of the sound. I can kind of hear my footsteps, but you would think there'd be more rattling. It's a crowd. Why aren't people talking to each other? There's some more crowd mumbling.
Kong, I have...
Thea? Who goes there? I have a weapon.
Just me.
Ah, the little finch returns to the nest. Empty-handed?
It is here. This can help you get your wares out from the harbor.
Ha! I never doubted you for a second. Come, let us enjoy a cup for the memories. I will even make your favorite. What did you find there? Who was behind it?
A man by the name of Javid. He was working for someone, looking for an artifact. An exotic hairpin. It is important somehow. I need to find out why. I must.
You have changed, little Finch. Or should I just say, Finch? When we last met, you were a street thief. Now, I hope you know what you are searching for. Sometimes, it is best to leave the thorn in, lest you bleed dry.
Now, for what was promised to me?
An invitation to the auction. It is only given to esteemed guests. Do not ask me where I got it from, unless you want lies. With that scroll, you can get in without having to fit yourself in one of my boxes.
That was your plan.
Men have endured worse to reach their goals.
I'm sure it's true.
Someone influential is looking for the hairpin, but let it slip. Now the only chance they have is at the grand auction. Nothing else. Roshan and Rebecca will be waiting back at the bureau.
Well, I gotta go on break, right? Like, literally, my reminder literally just went off. So I'm gonna go on break. But I will fast travel back to the bureau while I'm here on the intermission screen. I don't know which one I want to pick. I'm just gonna click random. Okay, there we go. Still not used to where the new mute button is. You know what I just noticed? All of these skills, except for this one, are either about Enkidu or Eagle Vision. Because you've got these 4 to Enkidu, and then these 2 to Eagle Vision. Yeah, that's technically Eagle Vision. And then this one's just like, if you get spotted, you can instantly throw a knife at them. I like how in the preview it doesn't even kill them. It says giving you an opportunity to kill them and remain undetected. It doesn't look like they die from it. It looks like it hits them in the middle and then they just run. They both run. Both Basim and the guard. They couldn't demo it properly. Anyway, where are we going? Right, with the bureau, which we're already there. Whoa! I love that this one has a pile of stuff you jump into, so you don't have to keep holding circle to slowly climb down like you do in the other bureau.
Our prodigal hidden one returns.
Finally, you found the path back. What do you have for us?
The one we are looking for is a Dimyun, someone out of Baghdad.
You are certain?
I found proof. They were working with the tax collector and the harbor master. One used the guards to harass and extort coin from the Dimyun. The other seized goods at the docks.
Extortion, I understand. But seizing goods? More objects from these ancient beings they worship.
They are looking for a rare hairpin imported from the East Road. It will be up for auction at the Da'irat al-Mal.
An official invitation into the auction. Now, we have a way in. Well done.
Our target has to be someone connected to both Al-Anga and Al-Kululu. Someone working closely with the officials.
Informers heard whispers of the Khalifa's treasurer. In recent times, they have been quite involved in the businesses of Kar.
Someone like that will no doubt make an appearance at the Da'irat al-Mal.
We should prepare, so I will scout ahead. Meet me near the souk when you're ready.
Not a lot is known about this person. Underestimating your opponent is a fool's folly.
Worried? I will tread carefully.
Are there still no new contracts? When are there gonna be more? I want things I can do between streams. It's still kind of weird to me that you can just walk right out of some of these bureaus. Felt like the first game had it very deliberately that you could not do that. That they did not set up shop in places where you could get to them from a door. You specifically had to be able to climb to get in. Also, when I was fast traveling, I got a loading screen tip that said, if pickpocketing is too hard, you can put your target to sleep, and you will when you pickpocket them, you won't even have to do the minigame. That would have been nice to know when I started the game. I was trying to get all the stuff, and it was like, oh, pickpocketing's too hard. I gotta get that skill that makes it easier. And like now there's no reason for, like there are no difficult pickpockets for me to get. I won't say there's no reason to pickpocket, but there's nothing that's that difficult.
Arguing about a dead horse of all.
So I've got no use for that information. There should be no one. I mean, maybe later I will have to pickpocket a key off of someone or something, but it'd probably be a case where I could also just kill them and then pickpocket, or not even pickpocket. It'd be looting.
The plan is simple. Enter the auction as a merchant wishing to bid on exotic artifacts. We know they want the hairpin, and we know they will be at the auction. They already let it slip through their fingers once.
When the hairpin appears, I will watch the crowd and make sure to obtain it. That will secure a meeting with this treasurer.
I am fully confident they will bid on it, whatever the cost.
Yes. I will gather as much information as I can about this treasurer before the auction starts.
For someone in their position, there will be no lack of whispers. The first feather without a head. It is your duty to find the right one. Do not let yourself get distracted. Focus on the mission at hand. It does no one good to linger on things that do not exist. This is real.
I understand.
Silence is better for the wise, and how much more so for fools. Habban muwaffaqan.
I like how she has that speech about not getting distracted when
Do you think we need luck?
I'm very intensely interested in getting
There
that
is a
treasure
rot
chest that's in
Karth,
there.
Treasurer. Property stolen, merchants extorted, foreigners tormented. Corruption is rank and everywhere. But you are at its heart. Even now, your poison spreads along the East Road to lands untouched by the Order's venom. I hear you hunger for a hairpin. One up for auction at the Da'irat al-Mal. I will play the rival for your heart's desire and draw you from the shadows.
Oh, is the auction not happening in that room? Okay, let's see. I can bribe. There is a contract. There is eavesdrop. Is a chest. Cat. Well, if I gotta pretend to be a merchant, why don't I disguise myself as a merchant? Have the feather. You do not need to highlight that. Thank you. There was one more clue I can find about discovering them. Oh, right. Forgot this. The skills menu lets you know you have skill points even when you can't spend them. Another problem you think that the games just would not have. Maybe it's only a problem to me.
Refreshing to see the bazaar so lively. The traders only bring in the finest spices I want during the auction.
It is a time to buy the exquisite, to mingle with elite, and to dress in your finest.
Yet we still have persons dressed in a hood.
Is that supposed to be about me? Person dressed in a hood? I don't have a hood on.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Can you help me, Enkidu? Use of tools is not allowed in this location. It's not what I was looking for, but alright. Person I can... Oh, you're a shop. Well, I do need to...
Good to see you. Welcome.
Scratch my nose. I do need to sell my stuff.
What do you have?
Please, take a look.
I'm still kind of broke. Not really recovering on that one, but good that I got more tools. Got my ammo refilled.
I must be on my way.
Be well.
If I go inside, am I outside the investigation area? that an orange guy?
Should have
Oh, it's
known
Kong.
you would be here, Kong.
Ha! You know me. Come, let us chat.
I do. Do you
Oh.
have any information about
Didn't
the
mean to skip the
treasurer?
dialogue.
Someone who works for the Khilafah.
The treasure? I do have something, but you know, it hurts to give precious information for free.
What job do you need doing now?
Already know what is on my mind, eh? You see, Little Finch, the Da'irat al-Mal is not only an important event for the upper class of Kach, but also for thieves.
Did someone take something of yours again?
A precious ceramic saucer. Luca has it. He has always been jealous of me.
Ah, where do you think it is?
I knew I could rely on you, Little Finch. You should be able to find it in the crates near his stall.
Be right back.
Crate near his stall. Is that it marked over there? I don't know where his stall is. Combat permitted.
I assume you heard about the commotion a few stalls down. Oh, no, dentist. Another bit of training.
Why did it
This
lead me
must
here?
be the stall Kong mentioned. Now to find that plate.
It's nothing behind it. What? What is this for then? How to get up there? I can blow that wall open. I still don't really know if my trap can blow those open, because I have not had it trigger next to a wall. I would assume because it's a non-lethal, or it's a lethal explosion that it should. But I don't have the remote detonation perk, and I don't know of any other way I can blow it up. Thank you for grabbing that, but I did not need that. What was the point in that? Why did I blow that open? I tried throwing my throwing knives at it and it didn't seem to work. But what was the point in that? Stuff up there. Can I move this? Can I move this out there? I can. As long as I can get on this side. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, there it is.
Trust Kong to own a plate like this. Now maybe he will tell me what he knows about the treasurer.
What about this?
Suspicious activity on the rooftops.
Well, it's not the chest I've been hoping to get, but here's a chest. It's still like 80 meters away. I'm starting to think we're not going to go into that room. Can't even really see it from here. Okay, I'll worry about it later. If this quest brings us there, it brings us there. If it doesn't, then I'll get it later. We should be able to get it while not on this quest.
Here.
Littlefinch delivers once again. Just the very thing I need to complete my set.
I thought this was yours.
It is now. Anyway, listen close. I was having my usual afternoon tea when I overheard two ladies speaking about an order they fulfilled for the Dairat al-Mal. They made a beautiful robe for the treasure with intricate Eastern embroidery. Open your eyes to that.
Eastern ware. Thank you, Kong. The treasurer is likely a foreigner from the East.
Like if... Oh, is that someone I can talk to? Yeah, if the quest doesn't end up leading me to that chest, then it stands to reason that I'm not going to miss out on it by finishing this quest. That's what I meant to say. No, not specifically, oh, I shouldn't need the quest to get it. Like, no, it's fine if this quest line leads there and then I get it. But if it doesn't, then that shouldn't mean I miss out on it.
Tardiness is not something the treasurer appreciates.
I repeat. Not something we can rush, yes, that.
The treasurer will not be happy. Neither will I.
I know that. The perfume creation is complex. We are already doing our best.
Your best is not enough.
Come. We talk elsewhere. There are ears in the walls.
That woman mentioned the treasurer. I should keep my ears close.
The treasurer is fond of the Kina.
Do I have to tail her?
No one is more unhappy when 3 dozen bottles go missing.
With the harbor holding our supplies, production has been slow, Yasaidati. Certain incidents there have also made our situation difficult.
Trying to blend with people if I can, just in case they turn around.
You are not telling me exactly what it is we are missing.
The, blood, my lady.
The blood is essential in the scent. It is what makes the Kina perfume special. We must have it.
I will talk to the Khalifa. See what we can do. The treasurer will have to wait for her supply.
This perfume. On the tax collector's letters. I thought it smelt like iron. Was it blood? This woman could be from the Khalifa's inner circle. She knows the treasurer. I must speak to her.
Wasn't this the room I started in before I climbed all the way over to where they were?
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sayyidati.
Wa alaykum assalam.
I could not help but overhear, Sayyidati, about the perfume.
It is not courteous to eavesdrop. Seeing as you are an admirer, you are pardoned. My name is Kabiha, the woman behind the Kina.
It has a unique scent.
Rose, honey, sandalwood. And if you heard, a sliver of blood.
Blood. I should have guessed. I had thought it might be iron.
Blood is born from iron, is it not? But, because of that detail, it proves difficult to bring in large quantities.
If it is so exclusive, it must be popular amongst officials. I think I caught a scent of it near the treasurer.
Ning uses the Kina. She is quite taken with its rich mystique, as are many. Curious. You do not look like one who is interested in the art of perfumery.
It is unwise to judge someone by how they look.
Indeed. Did I not catch your name?
Basim.
Basim.
I must not waste any more of your time. I wish you a wonderful time at the Dairat al-Mal, ya Sayyidati. So, the treasurer is a she, and her name is Ning.
And hopefully she's standing next to that chest I want to get to. Gonna expose her identity. Where do I go to do that? Why is that? Why was there a circle around that? It's like it was being just discovered. I still don't have enough information. So I gotta keep looking around for people. Oh, there's a person. Let me turn off Eagle Vision so I get there faster. Because surely they're standing outside. Yep, there they are.
Ahlan, ahlan. Come upstairs and look at my wares, ya Sadiqi. Things you've never seen before in Baghdad. Exotic Chinese artifacts. Here only. Nowhere else. Don't be shy. Come closer and be amazed at my selection upstairs.
Did you have to stand right in front of me to shout that? Excuse me.
Ahlan, ahlan. Come upstairs and look at my wares, ya Sadiqi. Things you've never seen before in Baghdad. Exotic Chinese artifacts. Here only. Nowhere else. Don't be shy. Come closer and be amazed at my selection upstairs.
Assalamu alaikum. You mentioned Chinese artifacts.
Yes, friend. Welcome, welcome. You will surely find something of interest here.
Pomegranates?
Do you have a taste for the exotic? These melons are freshly imported from Maro. No samples, only trust. Buy one for yourself and see.
There might be something else of interest.
Beautiful threads, smooth as a camel's buttered bottom. A special for you, the Sadiqi. Buy two, get another free.
I should look at other wares.
Camels really have smooth butts? I would have assumed they're hairy.
Longing for the exquisite, ya Sadiqi? I have ornaments that hail from the Far East on auction. Rare vases, delicate teacups. But the hairpin is my prize. One of a kind. A beauty even the treasurer asked about.
Wait, the hairpin? Where is it?
It's going to be up for auction. If you wish to purchase it, make sure to bring a good bag of coin.
A hairpin from the east. This must be the item El Kululu was after for the treasurer. I must look out for it at the auction. The auction should be starting soon.
But the treasure chest is over that way. Oh, wait, this... Okay, there we go. Wasn't sure it led out here, but it did.
مرحبا السلام عليكم Yasas Ni hao Hello. It is the time of year again to fulfill your deepest yearning, to listen to your heart's desire and purchase what God has shown us. It brings me great joy to welcome all of you esteemed individuals to our annual Dairat al-Mal. First on our exclusive, captivating list of exotic odds and ends, we have a stunning statue from India. Made of ivory and crafted by the finest artisans, it will be a perfect addition to any home. Oh, what do we have? One bidder already. No, two. Calling once, twice, a third. Would anyone like to best that price? No? So, this piece goes to the lovely lady. Next, we have a one-of-a-kind ethereal beauty. This hairpin hails from the east. And look at the detail on the dragon. perfect as a collectible, and even better as a gift for a certain lady friend you might have. So what is this piece worth to you, Ya Asdiqai? One, for the treasurer who graced us with her presence.
Ning, the treasurer.
Two. Any others?
I don't have enough Dharma. I can't do anything.
Sold to the man over there. Kindly collect your item from my associate after
I
the
shouldn't
auction.
have bought more ammo.
Now, moving on. And we thank you once again for making the Dairatul Mal a
The guy who bought it's probably gonna
May
die,
your
and that's probably what
purses be
happened.
ever full and your heart ever longing.
She's probably gonna have the guy have an unfortunate accident.
I have to get the hairpin from that man. Why would the treasurer want it so badly?
Calmness, grace. كانت تجر ظريفا للغاية. كان يصر على أن فتيته تعطش.
Is it a pickpocket? Okay, well I better go do that. It's probably not gonna show up again. It's gone.
I could speak to her.
Oh, it's back?
Found him. Now to quietly borrow the hairpin.
This beautiful hairpin is mine. But poor fools, they stood no chance against it.
Intricate
The look
and
on the
beautiful
treasurer's
indeed.
face.
But this is
Love
nothing
the
like
chance to
these
see that
ancient
again when I
objects
present
the
her with this
Order is
gift.
seeking. I
let me
must
take a look at the
confront
hairpin again.
Ning.
Malaka! Where is it?
Sure did take him a while to realize someone took it. He was staring right at it. And even when he finished his dialogue, it still took him a moment.
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear. No brooch, no entry.
Do you know who I am? I need to speak to the treasurer. I was called, summoned.
I need a brooch.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here to see the treasurer.
On what business?
I have a gift for the treasurer, if she will see me.
Only members of the Ivory Coin are allowed to enter. No brooch, no entry.
Okay, gotta find out about the ivory coin. There's the door I need to get into, and then I could probably get that chest. Okay. Need to find someone with the information. Oh, that's a guard. There's a key. But I did receive a hint about some shenanigans on the roof. I don't know if I really need to go up there. I'm not sure if I actually have explored up there. It could end up helping me. Now maybe there is a secret way in on the roof. Well, I'll make one more pass through the bazaar, and then if I don't end up discovering any more, is it orange or is that red? There's such a close shade that it's hard for me to tell. I know my colors. I can see color. I don't believe I'm colorblind in the slightest. But these, you gotta admit that the orange is very similar to the red.
This is proof that I am of the Merchants Guild. Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3 bags of saffron, 2 of vanilla, and a bottle of honey without a single coin.
Impossible! Bah! This is a waste of my time.
Hello?
Trouble with customers.
No more than usual. These people from the Ivory Coin think themselves touched by God himself.
The Ivory Coin.
I should not speak about it. I do not know much, really.
Whatever you know can help me.
Well, it will not hurt to tell you what I know. The Ivory Coin is an exclusive merchants guild. They have a brooch that grants access to certain places.
How do you obtain this brooch?
I hear only respected merchants are part of the Ivory Coin, and that you can only be invited by another member. They think their status gives them permission to take goods without coin. Have you ever seen such vanity?
This is expected in Karkh. Thank you.
Hello, spices for you?
What is it leading me to? I mean, the brooch, according to the text, but who's up there?
No brooch, no entry. You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there. Do you not see the problem here?
No brooch, no entry.
لعنك الله.
Okay, well, I can climb in there. Why am I still walking? There we go.
Taunting the new kid and stealing his food.
I should be able to climb in there as long as I can find a starting point here. What was that? Come on. There.
What?
There we go. And they don't even have anyone up here guarding the roof. You can swing on down to that balcony. Sort of. There.
An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist.
Thought he would grab that.
The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven. I need to find a way in.
It's an ammo chest? Again, I should not have bought ammo. I really didn't need it. Wait. Wait, is it not in here? Was that paper not all I needed? Do I need more? It doesn't seem like my objective has changed. Still wants me in there.
I do not care what you have to do. Burn them or murder their dogs if you have to.
Understood, Saidi. We will retrieve your coin from the merchant stall on the morrow, at all cost.
Why not today? Yeah. You lot are getting more incompetent by the day. Useless.
That guy's gonna leave, so I'm just gonna let him leave. Okay. He did not leave. I was gonna spare you, dude.
Got you.
Quick use.
This must be the Ivory Coin's brooch. Shiny. I have both trinkets. The guard will have to let me in now.
Oh, that was just a single coin. Wait, I could have gotten through the window? There was a window there? Well, that would have been nice. And then this probably would have been an easier way to get in than the way I came. Yeah, that would have been easier. Oh well, I did it my way. Assassin's Creed starring John Cena as Mirage. How you doing, Lex? Nice to see you. I'm about to get into my primary target's office here.
Assalamu alaikum.
You again? What is it now?
I have something that she wants. A Chinese hairpin from the auction. I also have my brooch with me here.
Very well. You may enter.
You doing okay? That's good to hear. Are you there? Thought I was gonna open it myself.
I have been looking forward to meeting the treasurer. It is an honor.
Indeed, Sayyidi. She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
Am I in? Oh man, I think I did it. I think I'm in. Oh, wait for the treasurer. Okay. It's up there. I got it. That received Night Dagger upgrade schematic.
Please refrain from speaking about the treasurer inappropriately. You may enter.
You are a new face.
My name is Basim. New to Baghdad, but not to trade. I deal mostly in fine antiques and collectibles.
You must have a good eye for detail, then. What have you brought me, Basim?
You know what I brought.
A man not to be toyed with. Come, show it to me. Exquisite. Ever seen something like this? So perfect. So delicate.
No, but I am surprised that you have not.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, my sisters and I would tie our hair with sticks, adorn them with stone. I pretended they were the rarest gems. We had nothing, but we felt that we had it all. There are many reasons why people see me. For advice, a taste of power, and most often, to win favor. Why have you come, Basim?
As a fellow collector, I have heard much about you from others. Your extravagance, your taste. I wish to learn.
Did they say I was lucky? I loathe the word. When I first arrived in Baghdad, I was one of many seeking my fortune. Now, I have even the East wrapped around my fingers. I clawed my way here when many gave up, preferring to spare their nails. But me? I don't mind a few scratches, a bit of blood.
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped you get to where you are.
No matter what others say, you only have yourself. No one else.
How did she know I was gonna try to kill her? A mirror?
Everything prospers when family is harmonious. Family? The word has no meaning. The notions, even more so. Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we die lonely. In the end, we are absolutely, simply, truly alone.
Okay, but why was there a reflection in here? There's not usually a reflection. The one we were looking at was the reflection the whole time. But why? I still don't get what that was representing. She was the treasurer, not the mirror.
Jinni. Again. I should return to the bureau.
Let's see if I can vanish like a ghost. Hang on, maybe I can. Did they find me? They found me? How? People don't look up. Why do they keep looking up? Who's done something? Haha!
What choice banter?
Oh, come on. Not the smoothest escape, but I like to think I used parts of the level design they meant for you to use. That window was cool. Would have been another chance to get that treasure chest if I didn't already get it. He's throwing stuff. Whoops, this is also a restricted zone. How about a smoke bomb? They're not close enough to get forget me, or get that memory wipe, but I wanted to say something cool, like, oh, to get forget-me-notted. Like, wait, that's... First of all, forget-me-not means they would remember me. And second, that doesn't work. I'm gonna change out of this outfit now. There we go. Alright, was the investigation popping up? Oh, that's it. Just eliminating. Okay. Any additional clues? Oh, we're almost there. We just need one more clue, which makes sense considering that there's one more bureau to visit. Let me come up to the roof just to be safe. Oh man, when's the zipline gotta be going the other way? Okay, not being chased anymore. Bureau is open. Not that they close in this game. Oh, wait, come on. Basim. The pile is right here. You know how that's supposed to work.
Basim, how did you fare?
The streets are alive with talk about the auction.
Rumors spread quickly. It was this woman, Ning.
A woman holding the reins. She must have angered many.
Angered and enthralled, in equal parts. It is no wonder she kept her identity hushed. Now the upper echelons of affluent louts are soiling their silk robes, wondering if they are next.
The Order will not stop here. If they have reached the east, then there is no telling how far they will spread. Did you see it? The Jenny?
It is gone now. It is gone.
Rest while you can. Our work is not done yet.
Still at least 2 more people to go. I want to believe that the game is setting me up to think that we're only going to visit each bureau once, but then it's going to pull some kind of surprise and be like, no, actually, there's 4 more. But I also wouldn't be surprised if they decided to scale back the length of these games after Valhalla, because Valhalla was 100 hours long. I don't know that they really have it in them to keep putting out 100-hour-long games. They're not Monolith. Oh, you got something new to say?
Rebecca, do you have some time? I have a few questions.
Fire away.
Oh, okay. I can discuss what just happened. Okay, tell me more about the auction that happened.
What else do you know about the Da'irat al-Mal?
A specially curated place. One for the rich to display their bounty.
Does an event like that happen frequently here?
If the local merchants are to be believed, it happens once a year. But I'm sure there are no shortages of parties for the wealthy. What else?
That's
No more
it.
questions.
I think I was supposed
Shukran,
to.
Rebecca.
I think I was supposed to ask those questions before I took on my main assignment. Oh well. Did not mean to click the contracts board. I got more skill points. Let's see. You can get more focus. Codex, please stop updating. I'd like to stop having exclamation marks all over everything. I'm a disciple now. Got my disciple medallion. Fancy. I had a new dye. Ooh, a vibrant white. Makes me look a bit more like Altair. Except I got blue sashes instead of red. Yeah, that's real nice. I think I'll wear that for a little bit. That's pretty cool. It's my disciple colors. It just says blue, even though that is very clearly white. And my outfit has always had blue accents. But all right, whatever you say, game. And I got a. Oh, that's the dagger. Initiative Alamut sword upgrade schematic. So now I can make that. What level did I have it at? Okay, yeah, I can make it fully powered now. Not the dagger yet, though. Makes me wonder when I'm gonna get the final one for the outfit. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like this is setting me up to think that these 4 will be the only 4 I need to get to this person. But then, like, Nihal is here. And there's at least one more thing. And I apparently missed 2 clues there. I wonder if she's... Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that's the 1,000 Nights something or other thing. I mean, I guess it's not like they don't put side quests on here anyway, because there's this guy who's looking for the books, and then this guy who's looking for the pickpocket artifacts. So this could just be on here just to remind you this exists, Because this is also pretty much your quest log. But I feel like, at the very least, once I get all 4 of the people that go here, and then this guy's unveiled, it'll be like, oh, but I don't know how to get to him. And then we do some stuff with Nihal, and then we figure out how to get to them. At the very least. Let me see how many... Let's see how long we've been playing. 24 hours. I would be a little sad if this ended up only being a 30-hour game. You know, and that's with completion. Like, I've got all the collectibles I can get right now. So, there's nothing else for me to do right now. I would like more things. You know, Valhalla was almost 100 hours, and that was including side stuff. You know, I did run around getting armor sets and stuff, and doing side quests to make sure I was leveled enough, which ended up really never being an issue, but I did it anyway. So you probably could have cut out like maybe 10 hours from that total time. So probably more like 80 to 90 hours. But that's still a long game. And it would be sad to immediately have the next game just be 30 hours, even if you do everything. But what can you do? I mean, there's a new one coming out, so can't really complain too much. What do I want to do now? I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know when I want to start that. I guess I'll end here for now. I just saved, so I can just turn it off. Thanks for watching. We're gonna be playing more on Monday. Bye. I feel like I said that weird, but whatever. Bye.